Hello, I got these jeans for a bargain because they were stained beyond repair. So I'm going to save them and turn them into a cute little mini skirt and some long leg warmers. It's gonna be such a cute look for autumn. I am so excited. So let's do this. First things first, I measured how long I wanted the skirt to be, made sure it covers everything, and added an extra inch in case I wanted to hem it. Remember, it's always better if it's too long than too short because you can always cut more, right? I also measured how long I want the leg warmers to be. Clearly learned my lesson from last time I made leg warmers because I measured for when I'm wearing platforms or heels because you're gonna need it to be a little bit longer if you want it to fall on top of them. I also added an extra 2 inches because we're gonna have to fold it to make space for the elastic. I made sure to draw a straight line with fabric chalk and cut it. To match the other side, I used the cutoff piece to measure where to cut. After that, I seam ripped the crotch area and up to the zipper and pinned the piece sticking out on top, which straightened out and made the front part solid. For the back piece, I seam ripped halfway up and did the same thing as with the front. Make sure to try on the skirt before you sew anything because the back piece has more fabric than the front and you might have to move the pieces a little bit closer together to make it nice and tight. After everything looks right, just sew it together following the old seam lines and cut off any extra bits hanging out. I ended up trying it on and hating the length, so I did cut it a little bit shorter. Now at this point you can hem it, but I prefer my skirts to be a little rough on the bottom, so I kept it like that. But if you want like a more professional look, feel free to hem it, of course. I got a little lazy by the time I got to the leg warmers, but it's just for me, so I don't really mind. And I used a zigzag stitch to prevent fraying. But if you want to make it look more professional, you can use the zigzag stitch and then hem it as well with the straight stitch, but that's up to you. To make the pocket for the elastic, I folded the fabric in, leaving about an inch or two to push the elastic through. I measured the elastic on the part of my leg that I wanted to sit on and added an extra ½ an inch for seam allowance because I'm gonna sew it together. Just remember the elastic will stretch with time, so if you want to make it a little bit tighter than you need it, go for it. Using a safety pin, I pushed through the elastic, making sure it doesn't twist inside. To connect it, you can either sew it together using a straight stitch or tie it together. But if you're going to tie it, make sure to add another inch of elastic. After that, I sewed the hole shut, and all I had to do is decorate it, which is my favorite part. You can decorate it however you like, of course, personal preference. But I like my leg warmers to be a little bit tighter around my leg. So I did a little corset thing. You know how much I love my corsets. And for that, all I did was use 4 safety pins and then fed some ribbon through it. Made a little bow and it looks adorable, and it tightens the fabric a little bit around the leg so that it's not too loose. And on top, I wanted to make sure that the leg warmers are nice and secure. A little bit of extra belt, if you will. So all I did was make belt loops out of the safety pins that I had left over and fed some ribbon through, made a little bow, and there you go, nice and secure. And that's the finished product. We love her. She looks amazing. I'm obsessed. Honestly, absolutely obsessed. My whole new thing now is very long leg warmers. It's gonna look so cute in the winter especially. But yeah, that is all from me. I loved baking these. I did get a little lazy by the end of it, but whatever. I'm gonna go hit up Pinterest to get more inspo because I want to make a whole new wardrobe because I feel like my aesthetic is changing with the weather. So I shall see you in the next one, yeah? Bye bye.